Hey everyone, today I will be doing my first PSA, first video with like PSA grading stuff. I had 4 cards graded and they just came back. They came back from Ludkins. They have like an express shipment that, you pay $5 extra, which isn't much. I think it was $5 extra in total actually, and it takes 2 months. It's as fast as I'm gonna get them back probably without having to pay a ridiculous amount. So that's all good. I actually started the video before this already, but I had to like cut like 5 different things because it's taped like 15 different ways. I mean, I couldn't blame anyone because these things are definitely worth more money now that they're graded. I think we got everything we need to open that. Now I'm gonna try and not spoil. All right. Yep, so these came right here. Let's see, we have 4 cards. Alright, so the first one is a Salamence from Dragon Frontiers, the same set that Mew Gold Star is in, I think. Yep, because Mew Gold Star is another card in the set. Now Ludkins already gave like a guess of what it would be graded. So this is definitely the one I wanted to show first because it's like, I think the only big one, the only non like super good one in this one, because I had a Gold Star in this one, I had a Hyper Rare Charizard, and what was the other card I sent in? It was Secret Rare Blastoise from Plasma Storm. So they were all good cards. So let's see this is probably the one that I would expect to get the best grade. Gem Mint 10, there we go. Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah, let's go with that one. How can I get these all in the... Alright, I'm gonna see if I can actually... No, if I go vertical, that's gonna actually mess everything up. We're gonna go back a little bit. And I'll try and hold it this way. So we got a Gem Mint 10 Salamence from Dragon Frontiers. That's pretty cool. Okay, so... Now I'm gonna go... This one, back there. That is my first ever Gem Mint 10 card. I did get a Magnezone from Fossil from I think his name is Pokemon Breaks. He win a bunch of stuff when you enter his stuff, his breaks. There's like random stuff, there's vintage stuff, there's PSA graded cards you can win. So if you get lucky, you could get some cool stuff. So this is actually the Gold Star Mew. Do I want the Gold Star Mew? I mean, I think I already know what this is gonna get. He said it was gonna PSA 8, and I agree. Cause alright, let's see. Let me just you see this in the back there. There's a rather big corner flaw there, and there's also a problem with this corner, and there's a little stuff going up this. So if it would be great if I got a 9 on this, it would be excellent. PSA would be having a good day, I guess. Oh, and also on this corner. So everything has a problem on this. But it's an insanely valuable card if I can get a PSA grade that is valuable, higher than, as high as possible. I'm not going to get a 10. I'm probably not even going to get a 9 as my phone goes to 20% battery. What did we get on this? An 8. He was right on this one. So that's pretty standard. I bought this off eBay. This isn't my card. So that's cool. That is a PSA 8 Mew Gold Star. So hopefully our other 2 cards at least get 9s, because the Blastoise would be nice. I pulled it myself. I pulled both these cards myself. I pulled the Salamence myself. So it'd be cool if I could get this. So what are we gonna? What is the next one? So the next one is the Blastoise. I think we'll go with the Blastoise next. So this Blastoise wasn't perfect. I wouldn't expect it to get a 10 by any means. The Salamence I couldn't find anything wrong with, so I'm glad I put that one in. Yeah, so let's just have a look at the back real quick. So on this one, I got a little thing there, maybe a little thing there, and I think that's it. No, there's a little thing there, and there might be scratches on it, he said. So he was saying 8 to 9. I really hope this would get a 9. So let's see, it will get a 9. There we go. Thank God. Whew. I would not want this card to get an 8. So this is a 9 right here. We'll put this guy over here. So we got an 8, a 9, and a 10. Let's see, I think I really want this Charizard to get a... I really want this Hyper Charizard to get a 9 at least. Unfortunately, it did not come out of the pack perfect. As you see that thing there. That is kind of iffy. And I think that just unfortunately in English packs you can't really get good quality cards all the time out of the pack. Sometimes you're just like, oh, unfortunately the rare in the pack is, you know, just kind of butchered. But there was a time where I saw like a lot of videos, like I think with Darium or whatever, the guy that opens a lot of cards, he actually pulled a Hyper Charizard, but it was like awful. It was a poor thing. They were all getting beat up. They must have, the rainbow rares must have been in a print run that just something wrong happened. But anyways, we're gonna see what this Hyper Rare Charizard, because this thing is crazy. Like, people are grading this thing like crazy, and it's still super expensive, and it's definitely the most recent card out of all these. So what can we get here? A 9. All right, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with this. We definitely made out. Because I think he said the Salamence would be a 9 and it was 10. And he said these could have, the Charizard and the Blastoise could have been 8 to 9. The Mew was right, but I knew the Mew, you saw that wasn't in perfect condition. There's no way it could have. I bought that, and you know, buying gold stars on eBay, it's just, it's not good, you know. Chances are you will get a, let's see if I can put these all here. Chances are you will get a card, even if you can't see everything. There's scratches on it. You know, gold stars are old cards. They're gonna have things you can't see on eBay. You know, I could have them send me a million pictures. I could look at that, because I could look at the back and see, you know, nothing, and then it gets there in the mail. I'm like, okay, you know. But I paid like a fairly cheap price. Mew is actually going up in price right now, so it's actually quite a bit expensive, even at a PSA 8, so I think I made a little money on that. That's pretty good. So I also included some cards I'm going to send again, because I'm going to PSA grade again. This is probably, I don't know if I'm going to PSA grade again, because I really am, you know, I'm kind of slowing down on the pack opening. I might, you know, open some Celestial Storm if it comes out. Maybe like 1 booster box per set, but you know, until I have more, you know, until I have more money to just burn on this stuff, unfortunately, I'm going to have to slow down a little bit, especially after my Power Keepers box I bought, which fortunately did pay off. So a lot of, I think, 3 out of the, I'm sending 5 cards off this time because I think it gives me a slight discount. But this card is a, reverse hollow, I don't know why a reverse rare foil that's normally a hollow. It's a Blaziken. It looks pretty decent. I think it's got, I just know, I didn't see this before, but I think it's got a little notch. So I mean, if I don't send this in, maybe I'll send in one of the, there's a Raichu hollow and a Delcatty hollow that I pulled, that I, yeah, so let me put these over here. Yeah, there was a, here, I actually have them right here. So I pulled 3 other hollows in the box, so I could put this one. This one's kind of okay. Actually, there's a little tiny mark there, a little tiny mark there. Yeah, there's like little dots on each corner. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'll have to look at my Salamence for a guide, because I got a 10, and I don't think that was like flawless. I don't think that's like perfect, but. Yeah, but anyways, so this Blaziken's going in first. I think this looks sick. I love this card. The gold lettering, it just has me sold, you know. I want to get this graded. I really want it to get a 10, that's why I'm putting it in. I think it's in good condition. But it gets a 9, oh well, you know. It's a cool card to have. So I'll put that over there. Our next card is one of the 2 cards that is not from the you already saw it. It was not from the Power Keepers box that I opened. It is my only Japanese secret rare that I own. I opened 2 boxes. It's on the channel still. I opened 2 boxes of base set, whatever they called base. I think it was just called Sun and Moon, because I opened 2 Sun, and secret rare Lapras came out of one of them. And I've been told Japanese cards are, or I've heard that Japanese cards are extremely gradable. I can't see anything remotely wrong with this Lapras unless I scratched it while I was playing around with it or something, you know, because I've had this card for a little while now. Since whenever, what is this card? 2017? 2016 even. I think I opened this card from a box in December of 2016. So it's been around for a while as far as most of my cards. I think all of the cards you see behind me were pulled after this card, actually, in order. So Secret Rare Lapras. Let me just charge my phone real quick. The light is gonna move around a little bit because I have a light sitting on my knees right now, and it is because my room is like remarkably dark today because it is currently like pouring out and thunderstorming out, and there is like no light from my window, which is right to our right. And I didn't need this light for the Power Keepers box because it was bright and sunny that day. Come on, light. Yeah, so 10 out of 10 for quality for this video, but I haven't dropped my phone yet, so no. I'm gonna drop it at least once, but yeah, maybe. All right. So now that this, all right, I'm gonna keep going here. So here's all the Power Keepers cards in order. No, actually, I still have one that's not Power Keepers, but here is a Claydol EX that I pulled. It's actually in a little better shape than the other Claydol EX I pulled because this is the second Claydol EX I pulled from a. It's the second Claydol EX I pulled from a Power Keepers pack. So it's nice. I don't see anything wrong. This is all dust. I've been keeping these cards around, and the top loaders aren't exactly in the best shape. So I got nothing there. I don't see anything. There might be a little something in that corner, but I think this card will get a 10. I really do. I really think this is a 10 candidate. I'm not the best judge of that because look, I only sent 4 cards in before, and one of them got a 10. That was one of them. These cards were personally valuable to me, so I just sent them in because I pulled them, except for the Gold Star. I just thought to send them in because why not, you know? But this card I actually thought was a 10, and it was a 10. So hopefully this card will be the same way. It's not always easy to grade. What is that? See, there's keep saying like little specks that keep on getting on the card, but yeah. Claydol EX. Yep, that's my third card. So we actually have this is kind of an interesting card I wanna grade here. It's an extremely valuable card, but the one I have, it's a Shadowless Charizard. It's extremely valuable if it were anything but the one I have. So at first glance, you might be like, oh, this Charizard looks good, right? But no, if you look, I don't think you can see it because of the top loader or whatever, but there's actually some mild scratching here. There is I think there's mild scratching in the hollow, and then you see this stuff here. You see the edge is just completely all over. It's just, it's not in good shape. But I bought this for, I think, what, $80, I think a year or so ago. I think I bought this before I don't know, this is like, I just had to have a Charizard, you know, so I was like, okay. And you see that just doesn't look good. You know, you got all wear around this corner. Yep, the whole card is just worn on the back, you know, and it even has some marks on it. I think I see some marks in the middle there. So I'm just curious, how low can this card go? I mean, it's still pretty valuable at a low grade. If I get like, I don't know, because people don't usually shoot for like 3s or 2s or 4s, or I don't know. Like this card could get a 1 for all I know. I don't know. I mean, it's probably not. I mean, it's not like, you know, it went through the wash or anything, but it's still, yeah, it's horrible. So I'm just putting this through because it's a Shadowless Charizard. It's what, $10 to grade a card, and why not, right? It'll probably gain some value if it's a 2 or. But anyways, yeah, the real big hitter I'm sending this grade is the Gold Star I pulled in the last video. You guys might have seen that, you might have not. I'm sure more people watch this video, that video than this video, because I'm just talking about stuff here. It's just like a slow video, nothing's really going on. Yep, this is my Gold Star Vaporeon I pulled. Really, really excited that I was able to pull a Gold Star. It's like I can say I've done everything, you know. That's it for pull a Charizard, but whatever. We need to be realistic here. But anyways, so this card is obviously pretty mint. I pulled it right from the pack. The only thing, you know, I told in the video is, you know, I see a little few things, you know, like on the corners, but PSA 9 easily. No question, unless something happens, you know. But how could anything happen? I took it right out of the pack. I literally put it right into the sleeve and right into the top loader. It was, yeah, it's mint. So there's no question here. Yeah, so that's my gold star. It's gonna get a nice 9. Maybe it'll surprise me like the Salmons. He said it would get a 9. It got a 10. So hey, it would be. Why am I? What am I doing? Yeah, the light. I'm sorry for the light, guys, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy. We shot high with these grades. Poor Blastoise isn't even on there, but so we got 2 9s, a 10, and an 8. So you know. That's higher than I expected. I mean, that's the high end of what I expected. So that's good. I'll see you guys when the Vaporeon comes back. It'll probably be 2 months. I mean, I'm probably gonna upload a video before then. But yep, that Vaporeon will probably be back around what is August or no, September. So in September, I'm sure I'll have a video up with that. Well, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.